And a good day, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good day. My name is Jewel. This is J7409 Weather, and this particular video is just for North Carolina. Yes, we do have some snow coming in, especially in the eastern sections. We're going to get a little snow, folks. Looks like everybody is. The models have changed drastically, but I'm not agreeing with some of the stuff, and I'm going to show you what it is. I think most of the models are calling for a little more snow than the National Weather Service is putting out. Not a lot. I'm not talking about a big snow out. Not at all. But I'm saying 1, 2, possibly 3 inches of snow, especially if you go a little farther west in the state. I think that's very possible of happening. As you can see, this is heavy snow right here coming down in the western part of the state here, over in the Appalachians and in northeastern Tennessee. What's going to happen? This low that I've been talking about forever and a day, it's going to get right about here and just spin around. And when that happens, it's going to be going counterclockwise. It's going to draw this cooler air down and across, and that's why we're going to get a little snow. Let's go over some of the winter weather advisories, okay? Right quick, like we need to do this. Then I've got a map, and I'm going to show you why I think it may be a little bit different. Here we go. This is for Turl, Dare, Greene, Beaufort, Hyde, the cities of Columbia, Gum Neck, Mans Harbor, Stumpy Point, East Lake, Snow Hill, Hookerton, right on, Washington, Chocowinity, Belhaven, Bath. You can see them all right up here. Fairfield, Ponzer, Scranton, Swan Quarter. From 2 a.m. to 9 a.m., winter weather advisory. Up to an inch of snow is expected. Could be a little more. This is for Turl, mainland Dare, Greene, Beaufort, and mainland Hyde counties. From 2 a.m. to 9 a.m. Thursday, tomorrow morning. Hazardous conditions could impact the morning commute, so please be aware. I think it may be a little more than an inch. I'm thinking an inch, maybe 2 inches. So we'll see what happens with that. Winter weather advisory in effect tonight. The storm system crossing the region tonight, combined with the cold air moving in from the north. It's going to change over from rain to snow tonight across north central North Carolina. You see all of the towns right here from Roxboro, Franklinton, Wilson, Knightdale, Wake Forest, Raleigh, Cary, all of these places right here. You're under this winter weather advisory from midnight tonight until 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. You can expect around an inch with isolated totals near 2 inches in northern parts of central North Carolina, mainly along and north of Highway 64. Once again, this is from midnight tonight until 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Winter weather advisory in effect for Martin, Pitt, and Washington counties. This includes Williamston, Oak City, Janesville, Greenville, Creswell, Roper, Plymouth. All of these areas, 1 to 2 inches of snow is expected. Once again, in Martin, Pitt, and Washington counties from 1 a.m. until 9 a.m. Thursday. Be aware. Wind advisories in effect from midnight tonight till 7 p.m. tomorrow. Now, this hazardous outlook is for eastern North Carolina, and it is mainly for the northern Outer Banks. The northern Outer Banks. The wind advisory with this low pressure off the coast is likely going to lead to changeover to rain to snow early Thursday morning. It's not going to be a lot, light dusting, maybe a little on the grass. You'll see it on the grass. Some minor accumulations are possible, but not expecting more than minimal impacts at this time. Winter weather advisory in effect. You see all of the cities: Ahoskie, Corapeak, Elizabeth City, Edenton, Windsor, Cape Colony. All of these areas in here. Now, you're under this winter weather advisory in effect from midnight tonight until 9 a.m. tomorrow. Rain this evening, then it's going to mix with and change over to snow after midnight. Snow accumulations of up to around an inch are expected, but isolated accumulations of 2 inches are possible. Temperatures falling to near freezing after midnight, north to northwest winds becoming gusty, 35 to 40 miles per hour near the coast by late tonight and early tomorrow morning. Now, once again, this is for portions of southeast Virginia and northeast North Carolina from midnight tonight until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Now, as we take a look at the weather model, this is snow, folks. This is all snow. Okay, I've got it set, as you can see, for early in the morning hours tomorrow around 1 a.m. up around Johnson City. This is like 3.4 inches. You can see this is a lot up around the Appalachian Trail here. You got 5, you got 6 in places. It's moving on along Greensboro. It's just starting around Durham and Raleigh. Everybody who is down around Charlotte, Concord, you may get a few flakes. Charlotte, you may not get any. It's looking like the cold air is not going to get so far drawn down before that low pressure I showed you pulls off. So we'll go to 2 a.m. in the morning. Let it load up here. You can see the snow's beginning to get a little more, 1 inch around the Greensboro area here. Not too much in Durham or Raleigh yet. Still out in this area here. Asheville, you're not looking too bad either, around 1 inch over in these areas. We come a little further to the west, though. You have a little bit more going on. Now, I'm going to hop on up to around 4 a.m. in the morning right quickly. You can see now the snow is coming down, and wow, up around the Appalachians here, 7 inches, a little better than 7 inches in places here. Greensboro, 3 inches. Raleigh's looking like a little over 1. Just started in the Greenville area, not much going on at all. We'll go to 5 a.m. Asheville, still nothing going on there. Greensboro, a little over 2 inches. Durham, Raleigh, you see what's happening here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the map bigger, so we can zone in on all of the little places, okay? Wilson, this is around 5 a.m. in the morning, a little over an inch. Greensboro, over 3 inches. Winston-Salem, about 3 inches. Durham, almost 3 inches. Raleigh, about anywhere from 2 to 2.5. Greenville, just getting going here, not a whole lot at all. As we move along to around 5 a.m., a little bit more snow now, a little bit more snow creeping on down, as you can see. Rocky Mount, about 2.5 inches in that area. Raleigh, 2.5 inches. Newbern, not a lot, just a dusting. Just a dusting. I mean, you might see some fall, but it's not going to be a big deal. When we come to Greenville, about 1.5 inches. Now, here's Concord over here. I'll go back to around 5 in the morning just to show you. See, Concord's just going to get a few flakes probably as it passes through, so it's not going to, the cold air won't pull down in time for you guys there. Now we'll make the map even a little bit bigger, and we'll zone in on some even smaller places. Greenville, this is at 5 a.m. Let's go to 6 a.m. Let's make the map even bigger for eastern North Carolina. Can see now Washington, Kinston, Newbern, you're still out of the woods, not hardly getting anything, just a little something right to the north of you. Kinston, just a little bit. Winterville, about 1.5 inches, little over 1.5 inches. Greenville, a little over 1.5 inches. Washington, not quite an inch. Let's move up to around 7 in the morning. A little over an inch in Washington. We'll come down some, Greenville. Working your way towards 2 over in Wilson. Almost 2, not quite. This is what it's looking like for the most part, folks. Rocky Mount, about 2.5 inches. Tarboro, 2 inches. We'll move a little further north up here. If this will start to load up for us, it should. Make it a little bit bigger and see if we can get some more towns in here. Here we go. Let's go back down this way around Windsor, 2 inches. Believe it or not, where it's white, this isn't snow. This is little breaks where nothing's going on. Williamston, it's looking like 2 inches. Plymouth, 1.5 inches. Roper, 1.5 inches. Come up to Edenton. Looks like 1.5 inches. So if you get 1.5 inches, it's very possible you could get 2 inches, folks. Okay? Very, very possible you could get 2 inches of snow. So, we'll come a little bit further down here. Let's see if we can check out what's going on over in this area here. This is around 7 in the morning. We come up. Want to see if we can get into Virginia right quick. You can see the snow, just dustings of snow right in this area here. We get up to Virginia Beach. Let's go back to around 6 a.m. in the morning. Virginia Beach just looks like a dusting. We'll go to 8 a.m. in the morning. Nothing. It starts to clear up. For the most part, just a little bit over in this area. Now, by 1 o'clock tomorrow, I want to bring this back down right quick. Put us over to North Carolina, and I'll tell you why I think it may be a little more than what they are saying. Why? Let's check the temperatures at 8 a.m. in the morning. Here we go. Okay, over in Wilson, 30 degrees. Now that's perfect for snow. Greenville, 30 degrees. Washington's right in here. We're at freezing over here. Up in Suffolk, 30 degrees. Goldsboro, 30. Concord, 32. But the system will already be past you then. That's why I'm thinking the snow may be just a hair more than what everybody thinks it'll be. But still, not a big snow out. And by 1 o'clock, well, let's go to 12 o'clock. By 12 o'clock, it should warm up enough. Still a little bit of snow is showing. But let's see what the temperature is. I bet the temperature's warmed up enough now. Well, no. 35. It's going to be mixed with rain. That's what's going to happen. It will change back. It'll start out as a mix of rain and snow, turn to snow, turn back into rain and snow. And let's see by 1 o'clock tomorrow what the temperature should be like in these areas. Well above freezing. It should be on out of here. And that's what it's looking like. So, everybody, you might get some snow, looking like it's going to happen. No big snow out, but I'm saying like Wilson, probably maybe 2 inches, 1 to 2. Everybody in these areas here, all the way up, 1 to 2 inches of snow. Go a little further to the west, you guys are probably going to get 2.5 to 3.5 inches of snow over towards Winston-Salem, Greensboro, Burlington, and those areas. And that's a check of the weather for North Carolina and Eastern Virginia with the snow on the way. Have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day. Peace, love, and kindness to all. Thanks for watching.